Hey everybody, Ryan McCaffrey with IGN. I'm joined by Harmonix product manager Eric Pope. How are you, my friend?
I'm good.
I'm really good because this is an entire month of Rock Band 4 coverage as part of IGN First. This is a game I'm ludicrously happy for it to return, like almost irrationally happy. It makes me that happy. Right now we're spotlighting a new feature. You're like, why is there only one? Why are you playing single player? The whole have fun, 4 people. We've been doing tons of that. We're playing drums right now.
We are.
Well, we're not. We did yesterday, and now we're playing it back.
Yeah. Drums.
So we want to show off one of the cool new drum features, which isn't a new feature per se. It's an evolution of a feature you already had.
Right there.
What just happened?
So, if you're familiar with Rock Band, or if you're not, let me explain something. So the yellow bar down at the bottom that's depleting right now, that's your overdrive energy. As you play the song, you hit those white notes. The more white notes you get to a point where you can deploy your overdrive energy.
Yes, half the bar or more.
Yeah. On guitars, you're used to it. You just tilt your guitar, it deploys your overdrive. For drums, we would trigger a little drum fill section where the drummer can play a fill and then deploy overdrive by hitting a green gem.
Yeah.
That's always been the case. But there's one right here.
Here we go.
In the past, it was just kind of an open, play whatever, freestyle sort of section, which is cool and which is fun and which is still going to be in the game. But just due to the latency of a lot of AV systems these days, you'd be in the groove with your band, and then your drummer would get to one of those sections and just kind of flail around, and everyone would be thrown off. So to sort of address that and to kind of just streamline the process, we have this new drum fill system. As you see, it's actually authored gems that the drummer hit, but it's not like a single one-off authored thing. So basically, when the song knows that you've got enough overdrive to deploy, which is when it's at the halfway point in the bar, it's going to hit a fill section at the end of a section of a song, and it's going to pull from this pool of dozens and dozens of authored drum fills that will
made by professionals.
Made
yourselves.
by professionals that will slot into that drum fill section that you'll play it because it's still in time with the music. It's in the right style of the music, and the drummer, in fact, will kind of have another tool for their toolkit. As a real drummer, they're learning different styles of drum fills as they play, which is pretty cool. But yeah, the main thing was kind of to address that, like the effects of latency on the freestyle drum fills was like 100 milliseconds can really.
Well, it just sounds a little more authentic and natural this way too, right?
It does, yeah. And the cool thing is, like I mentioned, it's not, you're not going to get tired of it because it's pulling from this big pool of different fills.
Right.
Here's another one right here.
Totally different.
Yep.
And you were telling me earlier that these buckets you're talking about, so if we're playing a metal song, if we're playing Avenged Sevenfold, they're going to be different fills that'll show up in that song versus in this song. Yeah,
so like our audio team actually has an interesting challenge in making this work, which they've already done for the vast majority here. But, like if you have an off-time drum track, so they need to generate authored fills that will fit with that song and with that style of music.
And it's worth pointing out, too, because I found this out firsthand, you don't get penalized for missing notes in that fill. You still, if you just hit the green one at the end, it still activates the overdrive, but you're not penalized. It's a fun, cool thing, right?
Exactly. Yep. So you can choose which of those notes you want to hit, so you're still kind of making it your own thing, too, if you want. But it always sounds great, which is like the main goal. Like, we want you to sound awesome and feel awesome when you play Rock Band.
Excellent. Well, that is the drum fill new feature, evolution of a feature in Rock Band 4. For more on Rock Band 4, keep it tuned all month long to IGN.